A new era is upon us. Pulse has taken the world by storm as the leading Web3 social media. Beyond current features like casting, tipping, inscription trading, and earning, it's now elevating to the next level, on-chain.
Soil, a fully regulated, seamless link between traditional finance and the digital crypto world, offering secure returns fully backed by tangible, real-world assets.
The Credify testnet is live, so head on over to demo.credify.finance to see how you can effortlessly experiment with autonomous earning, NFT corporate bonds, Credi and X-Credi utilities, and modular.
Welcome, everyone. Jimmy here. Hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. Happy weekend. A lot of things happened. We had the monthly close. Some projects, it seemed that they are rugging. Some are doing quite well. Bitcoin is crashing. Ethereum is not performing that good. So let's deep dive. Any questions? You guys know what to do. Drop your comments, drop your questions in the comment section. I'll share my screen right now. And I would love to kick off with this chart. You can find this chart, by the way, on our website. It's for free. Just go to theburpnest.com and you navigate yourself to tools. These tools here are pretty cool and extremely helpful. This is a typical breadth chart. And it's telling you a few things. And let's start with this one, the orange yellow one. What is this telling us? This is telling us the amount, the percentage of coins, especially the Binance USDT pairs, who are now currently trading above the 20 daily MA. And as we can see here, in July, we saw a peak, so a lot of coins were performing quite well, trading above the 20 MA, daily MA, and then suddenly we saw a strong drop. And this is an obvious drop, meaning there are a lot of coins declining here in the crypto space. As for the 50 MA, slowly but surely, some coins are reclaiming the 50 MA. And again, these coins are not just coins. These are the Binance USDT pairs. And the same for the 2200 MA. And it's quite surprising and that a lot of these coins are trading actually below the 200 MA. So the trick is to, especially in this market, is to find the coins that were able to keep the coins that were able to keep above the 200 MA, because this is normally strength. Is if 90% is performing below their 200 MA and the other percent, like the other 10%, is trading above the 200 MA, it means there's some demand for those coins. So it's something you definitely want to take into consideration. And again, how can you access this? Pretty simple. Just go to theburpnest.com, tools, and then here, breadth charts. Every day, a fresh new chart. And other than that, there are also other charts and other tools you can utilize. So we have here the crypto screener, which gives you the VWAP of the coin. And it tells here you per time frame, the 4 hour, the daily, and the weekly, what the status is. So we see a lot of bears. This one, Aave, is doing quite well. Curve is doing pretty well actually. So in low time frames, it's reclaiming here some interesting levels. What else we have here? Bitcoin Cash wasn't performing that bad against Bitcoin, I would say. And there you have some other coins. You could use this, and if you see any strength, for example, you see the daily and the weekly, they are bearish, but the 4 hour is turning into green. It means something is happening there, and some levels are about to to be reclaimed. So most likely you want to add that coin into your watch list, a trading watch list, and then analyze it there further. If it aligns with your trading system, you can buy, you can short, you can do whatever you want, or stay sidelined. Anyways, this gives you a lot of good, beautiful information. So Bitcoin is crashing. Ethereum is not doing well. I haven't checked really the outflow and the inflow. So this website, farsight.co.uk, it gives you a lot of insights. It gives you insights in the different Ethereum ETFs. And the thing I'm the most interested in the net in or outflow as of now. With the data we had, like with the processed data we had from yesterday, there is a outflow of 456 million worth in Ethereum. And the ETF basically started on the 23rd of July. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could do this way quicker. Not sure why I was counting. 8 days. These 8 days resulted in an outflow, not an inflow, an outflow of Ethereum. Of course, caused by Grayscale. This shouldn't be new information for you guys. I've been warning about this for quite a long time. This high fee will have an effect. I would have expected that we would be more close to zero rather than this negative number. But this is definitely something this is definitely something I want to be ahead of, and this is something I check on a daily basis. It's good that we see a good inflow in the BlackRock ETF, Fidelity. What is this? This is the Franklin. This is you see here, like also the Grayscale, but this is a Grayscale mini, just like the S&P. You have the S&P mini, right? There's also a Grayscale mini, more accessible for different players. It's all an inflow, but of course, it doesn't compensate the outflow. So let's check the charts. Let's deep dive into this. This is Bitcoin. I'm not sure how you guys have played Bitcoin this week. But what we did was we longed Bitcoin yesterday after it gave me confirmation. And if you don't believe me and you're skeptical, check our Discord. We give a lot of calls. We also educate. We're mainly like an educational platform. There you can see my call. Maybe I'm going to share it as well. So I want to share my rationale. So what was my rationale? So my rationale first was, this is a pretty significant SNR level. Excuse me. And this entire price action that started here since in February, it's basically a range, right? It's actually almost like a rectangle. Some see a bull flag. It doesn't really matter. It's in a consolidation phase. So it doesn't really matter how you want to call this. But there is, oh wait, gas is doing something crazy. You need to check it. This is the anchored volume profile. And I started since the beginning. It was anchored on, when this whole range started. So in February, right? Yeah. And we lost a significant level, this red line, this point of control. We lost this level. And it bounced here. So this is logical, bounce level, also shared in my Bitcoin report of last Tuesday. On top of that, I'm not sure why the volume profile disappeared, but it doesn't matter. Yesterday, I was sharing in the group, we might see a bearish retest if we get a bearish retest, because it was looking bad. At that time, this candle was basically like a shaven, bearish candle. I was waiting for confirmation. I also told people I really don't have the appetite to trade because of the warm weather. However, if I do see signals of a swing failure pattern, then I'm happy to jump into a trade. I consider this as a confirmed swing failure pattern. It failed to go lower. It took out these lows here. Obviously, it took out these lows here as well. So we longed, and we already hit TP1. This level here, 66.1K, is our TP2. This level here, around 67, which pretty much aligns with the point of control, is TP3. So let's see. We already moved our stop loss at entry. Some of the people, they moved it above entry. So what's next? What's next? I believe the path of least resistance for now is that Bitcoin will revisit the point of control around 67K. We might see a rejection there. We might not. I play this now level to level. I really don't want to scale into Bitcoin as in a long-term investment. I just approach this as a low time frame setups, mean reversion trades or breakout trades. I'm not really that experienced or comfortable with breakout trades, but this just gives me enough confidence to enter a trade. Also, the technical bounce from a support, swing failure pattern. The Biblicator Pro flashed multiple bullish divergences. Why it's not showing here? That's strange. It doesn't appear. It doesn't matter. There was a bullish divergence, there was support, a swing failure pattern, enough reasons to open a long position. So let's see what happens next. Rejection here at TP1. If this happens, I easily see Bitcoin dropping here again around the 62.4K level. So that was Bitcoin. No need to overanalyze this. Perhaps there's one thing I want to share with you. Look, everything is appearing now again. The Biblicator Pro, the volume profile, they disappeared and they came back. This, and maybe I should, delete my alerts. Sorry, guys. No. Maybe not a good idea to delete my alerts. I need these. Imagine me missing out on good trades because I deleted my alerts for you. That would be painful. The monthly close. One thing I want to share about the monthly close, all the TA gurus, with TA gurus, market analysts, really those guys who have written books, very well known and respected in the space, not talking about your crypto guru. I'm talking the real OGs, those who have really introduced technical analysis. One thing you need to know is the closing price, the close is the most important piece of information that you can get, because it basically captures all the emotions, all the trades, and it basically reflects consensus. Around the close or just after the monthly close, it could be also the weekly or the daily, but especially the monthly, and especially if the monthly overlaps the quarterly close and the half year close, a lot of rebalancing will happen. So a lot of positions will, people will close some positions, they will reopen positions, they will rotate out from one asset to another asset. So there's a lot of things going on, which means a lot of volatility. And often around the close or before or just after, just know there's a lot of volatility. It might give you an edge. For this reason, you want to identify beforehand your levels. If you get a trigger, and you see enough confirmation, you can execute. And that was my approach as well. So this is the monthly close. Honestly, it doesn't look really that bad. the monthly. Long big wick, but still the main activity happened here. Very boring, of course. So this candle compared to June, it really doesn't look that bad. This basically reflects a lot of indecision, and maybe in August we're going to see some decision. Why? August, let's see if August is a bad month or not bad month. Seasonality, oh, sorry guys. Seasonality, updated. So what this one does is, let me know if you guys can see this. It tells us how bullish or bearish August was. So these are all the closes we had in August. So 2015, 8% plus green, 17% green, 18%, 20% green, which was not bad, right? I think it was in the bear market. 2017, we started with the bear market. 2018 was technically also a bear market. 2019, a minor correction of 6.7%. Compared to all these others, it's doing pretty well, right? 20%, 24% in 2020. This was obviously a bull market. In August, 18%. Even in the depth of the bear market, Bitcoin produced 17%. Last year, not that bullish, but still, nonetheless, I mean, it was 4%. So if you would analyze this and you would use these data points, 70% of all the August closes since 2015, they're positive. And the average gain, 9.3%. We're already sitting here at 5.5% already this August. Of course, August just started. This piece of information, you should take this with a grain of salt. Let's reassess this at the end of the month. I just want to say, August, based on seasonality, based on facts, is more bullish than bearish. Okay. Now, I want to look into Ethereum. What's happening actually with Ethereum, our old pal Ethereum? As I told you guys, there's a lot of outflow. 450 million worth in Ethereum. They've basically flown out, right? They're not there anymore in the ETFs. Especially because of Grayscale. So what do we see here? We see a clear downtrend. There's no denial about that. You could say it's now around support. We could see support here around 0.044. But I would say that scenario is now a little bit less likely. This candle here, this is a weekly candle, could be a reversal candle. So whenever you see a quick dump, and then you see this candle here, forgot the name, but what it actually suggests is bulls are showing signs of life. Okay, it's not like the most promising thing to hear, right? They're showing signs of life, but it does mean they are actually fighting back. So this candle base definitely needs a confirmation of the next candle. Yeah, and the weekly will close in 2 days and 11 hours. So still see here on the day lower highs, high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Very boring. So let's not overanalyze this on the weekly. There's still a lot of weakness and no real signs of a good catch-up, other than the bullish divergence we're seeing here on the RSI, and maybe also on the Burbicator Pro. And the Burbicator Pro is here telling us that the point of control is basically here, this level. It basically aligns with this gray box here. So what else? What else do I have? Kujira. Full disclosure, I don't have any position. Kujira. They hadn't hacked. And they, let me say, they're about to create a DAO. If I'm not mistaken, more than 90% voted for yes. Not sure how this will affect price action, but I think maybe the worst has already happened. If you wanted to buy Kujira when Kujira was trading here between $1 and $5, you haven't skilled in. This might be a level you want to skill in as a long-term hodl. With long-term hodl, I mean actually for the next coming months. As for trading, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm not interested in adding Kujira into my portfolio. I don't know enough about Kujira. I know some guys, the FA guys from our team, they've done some write-ups about them. I know some of the guys I know, they hodl Kujira. And this is another lesson, ladies and gentlemen. You never want to go all in one coin, because if something happened, even if the team is good, they've been audited multiple times, there's always a chance things happen. Like there are like these like mini black swan events. They will happen. By the way, guys, do you guys now see my chart, or do you guys see something else? Yeah, my chart. So what I'm watching here, I'm watching this level. I want Kujira to basically, let's go, it's a little bit too wide maybe. So let's talk about facts. When Kujira was trading here around $5, everyone is in profit. So whenever you see something in price discovery, ask yourself a few things. One, who is in profit? And who will dump on me? And it retraced here along with the market. Everything retraced, basically gave us here a nice falling wedge, and then something happened, a big drop. Based on market psychology and how I see this, I believe most of the shit already happened. Those who wanted to sell have sold. Those who have panicked, they panicked out. Probably I would have done the same at that time. But I rather prefer to, as a trade, this is a long wick. There's no way if I would enter this as a trade that I would use this wick as a stop loss. It will screw up my risk reward ratio. The only reason I'm considering Kujira is because of the asymmetrical risk reward ratio that's attached to this one. If it can recover, then this is, in hindsight, a good discount. So ideally, the next 4-hour session, still 2 hours and 15 minutes. I want to see, I don't want to see anything into this gray box. If we see some kind of a hammer, doesn't matter if the hammer is black or white, bullish or bearish hammers, just want to see a wick and a body on top of it. If that's the case, then that's my entry, that's my trigger, that's my confluence, that's my confirmation. That's when I'm happy to enter a trade. Maybe I'm too optimistic, but again, I'm aiming for asymmetrical bet. Having a stop loss here, it will just give me like 4R. That's not worthwhile this trade with Kujira with all the FUD going up. For me to justify this trade, I want to have like a high risk-reward ratio. I would rather prefer to have my stop loss around this level here, maybe actually higher. But now it's too early to enter into this as a trade because there's no candle close. Again, candle close is the most important piece of information you can get on the chart. And look, it made a low, like a new low. It made like a macro lower low. It even took out this low here before it took off all the way up to here. So it's possible to go from this level all the way to this level. That's a 1,300% move. I'm not aiming for that move per se. I would be already happy if it could jump all the way towards 50, 60 cent. If that happens, then I will basically trial my stop losses. A stop loss. So again, Kujira, definitely my watch list. Definitely something I'm gonna come back to next week. So 2 hours and 12 minutes. It's so funny. When you're waiting for a candle close, time goes so slow. And a alert here. Again, alerts are very powerful. You need to use them and utilize them. Maybe you guys know, or some of you guys don't, but since 2020, 2023, I was a big fan of tokenization, real world asset. And Rio is one of them, along with some other coins I'm quite bullish on. For example, Soil, Token, Rio is one of them. It's basically my first tokenization investment. What I like about this chart here, it's pretty organic. Let's go to the weekly. A rectangular range here. Here we see another wedge, breakout, consolidation here, breakout. It tested these levels perfectly. I mean, look how beautiful. I love this. I love this kind of structure. It gives me clarity and also some confidence. I don't see really strange, fake outs, crazy Hans, extremely long wicks. So for me, anything in this zone would be like a nice re-entry. Let me make this green. Olive green. More vibrant green. Yeah. Something like this. And then aiming. Not sure if I'm going to add to my portfolio or if I want to approach this as a trade. Probably both. I already have a back of Rio, skilled like a long time ago when it was extremely cheap. But this is a setup I'm having in mind for myself. So Rio looks pretty good to me and organic. We have also anyone. It used to be Ator, and I wish I was able to merge that price action of Ator and anyone together. But it is what it is. I believe anyone is here at a discount. I invested. I bought the tokens. I bought Ator. It was not really based on TA, but mainly based on TA. Sorry, not TA, but mainly based on FA, and we use TA to find a entry. This looks like a potential level to scale into. If it fills, probably it will go lower, maybe around $1. I am actively considering to rotate some of my Bitcoins into anyone, into Ator here. If it goes lower, I will add more. That's the confidence I have. So this I wouldn't really approach as a trade, but more as an investment. And then we have XRP. Right, it's not even on my list. Yep, here it is. So this is XRP. Let me check how it looks like on the 3-day chart. Ugly, not gonna lie, still ugly. Look, this is not relevant anymore. It's still a downtrend. No denial about that. What was the year-to-date high? Year-to-date high was here. So that's what. I mean, really, people were that bullish on XRP based on TA. I would say probably they are crazy. Based on FA, I mean, if you're Ripple, our XRP army contributor, then I would say do your thing. I don't see a really actionable setup here on XRP. Maybe like low time frame, but not too convincing, to be honest. Let me plot the Replicator Pro. This is the daily. So you would expect a bounce here. Otherwise, the Replicator Pro will flash a bear signal. So let's now check the 4-hour. Like long wick here, or relative long wicks, especially this one, could hit a potential mean reversion trade. No, sorry guys, I don't see. I'm not gonna force any setup here. I'm just not that convinced about XRP, to be honest. Let me check where it is with the MAs. Okay, it's one of the few coins that's still trading above the 200 MA. No. For me to consider risk Ripple, I would wait for a breakout of this trend line. I mean, the reason why is I do see way other setups that look way better than this one. I'm gonna quickly check. Okay, we're gonna quickly do Gomu, Tia, and then we finish. Wait, Gomu is not even a coin. Gomu is not even a coin. KURI. Let's do Tia. Yeah, I had like a private mentoring student. He sold. We sold Tia. Because there was not much strength. I don't like Tia a lot, based on price action. Where is the? Where is the? Wait, let me check. Anyway, that's the wrong one. Wasn't it in my favorites? Oh no. Anyways, what I'm seeing here on this chart is weakness upon weakness upon weakness. And it's declining for quite a long time. I mean, you cannot ignore this, right? This is just downwards. from momentum oscillators perspective, it's not even really like in an oversold area. Like if TIA is going down and it entered the oversold area and it crossed the 30 level again, I would see bullish divergence and reclaiming a fast moving average. I would say, okay, that's maybe interesting. I don't see such a thing. I would maybe say, okay, this is some kind of support level. But look the distance here, right? If it breaks down, I mean, hate it or love it, but TIA could easily go towards $3. Well, let's start with $4. So not funny here, right? I'm just explaining my thought process here. Also on the Burbicator Pro, it's flash here, bear signal, bearish divergence, bear signal. We do see a bullish divergence here. This bullish divergence is not per se derived from the RSI. This is a Burbicator Pro divergence, meaning it's looking to 10 different oscillators, leading oscillators, and it gives you a divergence score. This is a divergence score of 64%. Maybe I can make this a little bit bigger. Where is it? No, it was. Oh yeah, here, of course. Here, 64. Long wick. If it would wick here, I would maybe try to trade this. Again, trade, not going to invest. I don't know enough about TIA. My stop loss would be, it depends. If it's going to wick, then probably it's going to take out this low. Something like this, but I would love to see TIA going down a little bit more. Very possible. Because he's just making a lot of lower lows also here locally, right? Lower highs, like a high, a lower high, a lower high. We might see something like this going up a little bit and then, wait. I'm screwing things up. Yeah, this one, I mean. Something like this. If something like this happens, then I'm a reversal trader by definition. Then I would consider TIA only as a trade. Again, not gonna consider this really as an investment. Full disclosure, just because I don't know enough about TIA. And then we have Cytochain. Let me check. I love Cytochain. Full disclosure, me, Jimmy, I own Cytochain. I do have STC tokens on the BNB chain. Right. I have it here on my watch list. Wait, it disappeared. S2C, ST. So which exchange would have the most price action? Never mind. Okay, this is really the last one. So with sidechain, we can clearly see here the bull signal derived from the Biblicator Pro, which is a really good thing. There is some bearish divergence we can see on the RSI, but also the Biblicator Pro. I would love to see SITA holding this level, this gray box. If it happens, I would say this could be an interesting throwback to retesting this level here, and might worthwhile be a good trade to enter. I have the opinion that I already have enough sidechain, so as a trade, it really does look lovely, in my opinion. Something happened here. I'm not sure what, but it quickly went up significantly. It already tested this level here once quickly with a wick. So I wouldn't be that sure if it would reclaim this gray level, but in my opinion, the high probability trade would be reclaiming this level here, and then quickly touch this so-called point of invalidation, because if it would close below this orange line here, which is the Biblicator Pro current time frame trailer, we would see the opposite of a bull flash. We would see a bear flash. So ideally, we quickly tap into this and then bounce back. As for targets, it quickly could go up. But then here again, I also want to see the RSI back in the so-called overbought area. Hope this helped. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for today. Let's catch up next week. If you guys have any questions, you know where to find me. Those who don't know, you can get calls only. You can get a lot of calls we have for free. And what do I do? What do I mean for free? Really for free. You don't pay a penny. You just sign up with Bybit, Binance, Prime XBT, Femex. Probably we're gonna add a few more. If you create an account, you deposit $100, you trade with it. Even if you trade $5, every day, no problems. Or once in a month, no problems. You have full access to calls only and our educational video series and YouTube series. Until the next time,